Thinking about selling your home in Chicagoland? Here's the truth most sellers don't realize about pricing, and it's the #1 reason homes sit on the market longer than they should. Let's break it down. Hey everyone, I'm Trevor Hughes, your Chicagoland realtor. I help buyers and sellers navigate one of the most unique real estate markets in the country. And today, we're talking about pricing mistakes that can cost you tens of thousands of dollars. Most sellers believe that pricing a home higher gives them room to negotiate. But in Chicago, that strategy often backfires. Buyers today shop by comparison. They're looking at your home right next to 3 others on the same screen. If your home is overpriced, buyers don't think, let's negotiate. They think, let's go see the other one. Overpricing doesn't lead to bigger offers. It usually leads to fewer showings and weaker offers. Another thing sellers don't always realize is that Chicago isn't one single market. It's dozens of micro markets. Lakeview, Lincoln Park, Beverly, Orland Park, Berwyn, they all behave differently. A seller will sometimes compare their home to something just 5 or 10 minutes away, but in Chicago, that's often a totally different market with different demand, different taxes, different schools, and different buyer pools. If you price based on the wrong micro market, you can easily miss the mark by $20,000 or even $50,000. Something else to keep in mind is that buyers track days on market very closely. A home that sits for too long starts to look stale, raises suspicion, attracts lowball offers, and usually forces price drops. Once you drop the price, you often end up below where you could have sold if you were to price correctly from day one. The best results happen when you price in the sweet spot, that range where your home lands in front of the largest pool of qualified buyers. When we do that, we see more showings, more offers, stronger negotiating power, and often higher net sale price. Pricing correctly isn't about guessing, it's about understanding supply, demand, buyer behavior for your specific Chicago neighborhood. As your broker, I use true comparable sales, micro market trends, buyer demand data, staging strategy, professional photos, 3D tours, floor plans, and a pricing strategy tailored specifically to your neighborhood. All of that gives you a competitive advantage from day one. If you're thinking about selling your Chicago or the suburbs and you want to know what your home should actually be listed for, send me a message or leave a comment below. I'd be happy to run a full pricing analysis for you. No pressure at all. Thanks for watching. I'm Trevor Hughes, your Chicagoland realtor. Give me a call if you have any questions. See you in the next video.